stop screaming. Fräulein. I'll feed you in a second. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, I guess. Is Monday a reason to be happy? I guess every day is a reason to be happy, right? We're still alive, so that's enough reason, I guess. Yeah, those hands don't fit me well. I'm 1 hour late for my Oskar cooking stream. Let's turn this into English. Hi, Carlos. How are you doing? I took a nap. We're not getting younger. Yay, hi Jay, good timing. I just got finished my nap. I took a nap earlier, and then I had to take a shower and everything because it was a long day. And now I'm here. So welcome. ¿Cómo está vos? ¿Cómo está? I'm doing good. Pretty normal day. Nothing out of the ordinary. I didn't step into a portal or nothing bad happened. Just the usual Monday. How about you? Good afternoon, James. For me, it's afternoon as well. What? My cat is screaming at me. I'm gonna feed her real quick. What? What? Hey. Behave. Behave. Goodness, Lord. Lord have mercy. Ah. Yes, it's Joseph and Maria. You are taking naps now. I thought it was the one turning 50. Yeah. Well, we're all not getting younger, are we? I cut my own hair. I had one of those moments in the bathroom. I was like, my hair is getting long. So I cut my own hair. What do we think? Looks a little fuzzy, doesn't it? I cut it a little bit yesterday too, and the day before, so it's getting shorter and shorter by the day. So maybe tomorrow I'll show up here with like a bob. Hey Crash, mir geht's gut und dir? Guter Name. So, but first, before we make the dog food, I'm gonna get some human food in my belly. Even though I absolutely don't need it. That's for sure. But hey, I went to the gym 2 times last week. I'm pretty proud of myself. Katie, hi. I am from Germany, but I live in the United States. Why is it dirty here again? I just cleaned the kitchen. Forward. Oh, goodness gracious. Endless cycle. Why do houses always get dirty again? Like you put so much effort into cleaning and then for what? So it's nice for maybe 5 minutes until someone uses the kitchen and then it's dirty again and you just do it all over again and that's basically our entire life. Just cleaning. It's a cycle of making it dirty and cleaning it again. We're screwed. Hola, Jamil. I hate cleaning. I don't hate it. I just hate doing it every day. Like, I do enjoy cleaning as like a routine, kind of like a meditative thing. So I do like cleaning early in the morning. Mornings are my time of the day. Nowadays, I take naps in the afternoon. I know. I'm not German anymore. They kicked me out for a reason, you know. Usually, when I was still a real German, I didn't take naps because Germans don't take naps. That's not efficient, you know. Like, what are we gonna do during the nap time? Sleep? What's that gonna do? Not much. We can sleep when we're dead, right? Hey, Harsh. Hi, Praktik. Welcome. Oh. My big cat is not stealing my little cat's food. That's a new thing. That never happened. I'm eating Hefezopf or challah bread, as we call it here in America. Challah. Um, in Germany, I call it Hefezopf, yeast bread, which it is, a yeast bread. No need for calling it something no one can pronounce. And I'm going to eat this with blueberry jam and butter, of course. I need my daily dose of butter as a German, or I will literally fall apart. It's part of my body composition. Like my body is made out of 70% water and 5% butter. Hey, Shravan. Thank you. No, Sandro. I thought you weren't going to use butter. Jay, that's disappointing. You should know better. Hi, Green Lemon. Mir geht's gut und dir? Wo bist du her aus Deutschland? To me, I think the bread of those 67. Thank you. I have large breads. Sure do. This is a pretty large bread. And honestly, the ingredients are not terrible. Where's my butter? I got myself a jam. Got a blueberry jam from Canada with wild blueberries. I thought it looks good. I am from Germany, but I live in the United States. Thank you, Andy. I always wanted to have an Andy on my channel. Thanks, Andy. Andy the handyman. I always wanted a handyman that's called Andy. Well, a girl can dream, right? Never too late. Hi, Flor. What's the German word for a beautiful angel who loves to cook? Not me. That's for sure. But I don't think we have a word for that. We don't have many words for positive things in Germany. We have words for the joy you're feeling for someone's misfortune, if you want to learn that. It's called Schadenfreude. It basically means like damage happiness, or yeah, if someone has a misfortune, you're happy about that. So if you see, for example, someone's car getting towed and you know that person wasn't supposed to park there, you could be like, and then you're feeling Schadenfreude. Yeah, no. So we have a lot of words for those kind of things. I'm from Germany originally, but I live in the United States. They have that word, nein. Yes, we have nein. Many versions of nein. Nee, nö. Sometimes you don't have to say the nein. You can just say it with your mouth. You just be like, mm. So, for example, if someone asks you, hey, do you want to go grocery shopping with me later? Instead of just directly saying no, which is considered rude, you just be like, yeah. And you can even say yeah, but with that mouth you're making, you're basically saying no, not really, and the person will know. So the other person, instead of like trying to wait for your yes, will like retrieve their question and be like, oh, actually, you're right. I think it might be raining later, so let's not go grocery shopping to like get you both out of that situation in a like polite way, you know? Umberto, I think there's an app called Google, or like a website. You can just type it in and translate it there, or in a translator app. Raj, I remember you, yes. I remember most people's names. I have a weird memory with that kind of stuff. Hi, up there. Here I bought German. You thought Germans are more direct. We are direct in our own way. Like, we will understand the directness. Other people might not understand the directness. directness, which is not direct, but it's like like it's a lot of like gestures, and that we think is pretty direct, but for most people it's not direct if you're not used to it. So we are like, I thought I was pretty direct when I told him no or when I told him yes, but for other people, it might really not be direct. So I think we're just delusional. That's probably what it is. We're just as indirect as everyone else, just as, we're not as bold as people always assume. Like, we're not just gonna straight up tell you in your face that we don't like you or like no. Like, I'm really bad at saying no, and I'm German. So you would think I would say nein all the time, but not really. It's a lot of like reading between the lines for Germans. But I guess that's with every country, right? No, that's not what it is. Why do I get afraid to comment when she's swinging that knife? Well, come on now. This is about a knife. Not much damage this can do. I guess. Okay, big question. Are we going into the jam with the butter knife or with a fresh and clean spoon? There's only one answer to this. We're using the fresh spoon, obviously. Because if you put anything yucky in here, it's gonna start molding, and you don't want to have your butter mold, your jam start molding. So always use a fresh spoon. This is made from BPA-free recycled materials, so before someone freaks out here. Thank you, Wyoming. Those biceps are getting trained at least once a week. Wow, I know. I used to have really strong biceps and really strong muscles. Those days, unfortunately, are over, but you never know. Maybe one day we'll get to the point again. Sometime in the future. Maybe not. Maybe I'll be part of the new season of the 1,000 Pound Sisters one day. Everything's possible. Just gonna learn my slang a little bit before that. Going to kiss them? What? The spoon? Nah. The spoon is only for spanking. I don't kiss spoons. The spanking spoon. I get it out way too little at the moment, but I guess that's a good sign. We don't have many trolls. Usually have my spoon ready on hand right here. Oh, the bicep. Nah. They don't deserve a kissing right now. They're too small. That's ridiculous. It's not kiss worthy. Nah. I can do better than that. Would make a pictorial comment, but once again, I sure am. Spoon is for what? Spanking. Shit. Um, Tower jam. What's tower jam? Use the knife and save some water. I guess. I guess Jay is very concerned about the environment. Thank you for that. Thanks for protecting the environment, Jay, by ruining your jam. Oh, interesting. Captain from France Airways. Hello, pilot from the France Airways. Or captain. Very cool. I always think captains or pilots are cool. I fly a lot trans Atlantic, and whenever I see the pilots coming out of the plane, there's just something about the aura of a pilot, just them flying the whole plane and keeping us all safe and alive. There's something about it. I can hardly be um, topped by any other profession. Danke, Christian. Grüße zurück nach Berlin. Oh, thanks for the jewel, by the way. Someone must have sent a coin or something. Or emoji. I didn't see that, sorry. I must have looked away in that moment. But I see it here. Thank you for that. They ask is worthy because that's a form of self-love, so it's always good. Good point. Self-love is important. But we still need to, you know, make sure we're not stagnating and we're keeping ourselves healthy and, better ourselves. My dog playing, if you're wondering. We're getting to the point of making Oscar's food in a second. Wooden spoon survival. Okay. Hey, John. Catch Me If You Can. Yes. I know that movie. I like my movie classics. Haven't watched it in a while, though. I think I've only seen it once. Also, has anyone seen any movies in the movie theater recently? Danke, Jay, for answering the questions on my behalf. Which arm's stronger? Hard to tell. Both weak. I think this one. Tavern, very true. Spilling some truth over here. Ignore the sounds in the background. He's still alive. That's his way of playing. Alrighty, let's get ready with Oscar's food. Oscar's getting some lamb chops today. Thank you, Nicholas. It's just directed towards the troll. It says Yawa Og. Oh, I don't know about that, King, but thank you. I am cooking food for my dog. We are making lamb chops. No, I should have taken them out of the freezer earlier. Well, there we go. And we need some water. So I'm going to boil the lamb chops in some water. So we're getting a nice little broth. Once they're cooked, we will get the meat off the bones. We'll also add a little bit of turkey and zucchini and oats. Yeah, we're off, yes. I protected y'all from a view that you don't want to see. Are you crazy walking around like that in my stream? What? You're walking around like a lot lizard. Like what? Like a lot lizard. No. The spoon's ready for you over here. What's a lot lizard? You. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Thanks, King. Watch comments. What's happening in the comments? Was isst du? I'm making lamb chops for my dog. And who's loud in the background? Just an annoying neighbor. He always just comes in here and makes a scene. Oh. Fräulein. Hello. 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 You need that? Yes. Yes, 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 I need you. I'm making a mess here. My professional filming stage over here.
What are you making? You're making
lamb chops. Do you want to have some challah with blueberry jam?
Yes.
Aber ja, ganz schön laut im Hintergrund, ich weiß. Der macht immer Theater. Oh, add a Q&A sticker. Try it. Okay. YouTube just suggests, so here we go. It's your turn. Your time to shine, y'all. Your time to shine.
My time to shine.
What's a weird habit you didn't know you had? What a question is that? Like, how would you answer it if you don't know that you have it? YouTube, think harder about questions. Don't make them stupid. Hey, Shuriken. I just see you timing out people. The shurikens are getting thrown.
Hello, Shuriken.
I'm from Germany, but I live in the United States.
Oh, my bad, bud.
Did you step on Rusty?
Yes,
Rusty was behind him when he was drinking water. Wann kommst du nach Europa? Wahrscheinlich um die Weihnachtszeit rum. Dauert noch ein bisschen. Aber die Fette, don't fall for it. Machst du noch Sport? Ja, ich gehe ungefähr 3-mal die Woche ins Gym. Ich gehe wandern. Ist nicht wirklich Sport, aber immerhin betätige ich mich ein bisschen. Yeah. I want to have my sleep. He's so neat. Yeah. So cute, you started purring now. I see that up here.
Oh, sorry, sweet. Yeah.
Right. Little girl. Come, little girl. He's so neat. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. He's crazy.
So great.
Okay. Where are we here? I need my oats. Yes, I'm using your oats for Oscar. Don't complain. Poor Rusty, see?
Poor man.
Actually, I have to say, I would agree with you if it was any other cat than Rusty and Moose, but Rusty and Moose actually do like their dancing sessions. Sometimes when you dance with them, they come back right after and they want like a second dance session. Like they love attention, and for some reason, like Susie likes or Moose likes swinging her hips like that. Nachtarbeit? Oh je. Also was für Nachtarbeit? Ungefähr. Du musst nicht sagen, was genau der Beruf ist, aber in welchem Bereich? Oscar's playing with the hubs. Oscar's a very vocal dog when he's playing. He likes to be on the bed and just like dig in the blankets, and then he just like screams. And when you just stop playing with him, he'll scream again until you keep playing with him.
You gotta walk him.
Yay! There he is, the man of the hour. Mwah. Mwah. I know. He got you all rallied up now.
You gotta walk him.
Well, I'm streaming right now.
Oh, because you gotta walk him and stream.
I'm not gonna do that.
Oh.
I'll walk him later. I'll do the bedtime walk.
Yeah.
I will.
Uh-huh.
I will.
Uh-huh.
I was just kidding. I could tell both of them were fairly happy. That's the thing about cats. They won't usually put up with things they don't like. Oh, yes. Moose would never, for example. If she wouldn't like something, you'll feel it. She's never, like, she's the cat that's not afraid of anything. Yeah, she definitely lets you know, for sure. Bis 6 Uhr noch. Oh je, Sicherheit. Oh. Und wie ist der Beruf so? Sicher gefährlich, oder? Was ich so sehe. Aktuell. Auf YouTube kann aber auch natürlich, auf YouTube sieht man alles immer noch mal verstärkt, aber, ja, in Deutschland Sicherheit ist sicher auch heikles Thema, oder? Hi, Brian, you're back. Brian Johnson's back in the house. Will you go in the USA for the future? I am already in the USA. You like cats? I like both. I can't decide which one I like better. I think I like both. I like just animals, you know. Hi, Kamal. Ow, ow. Oscar, you're close. Shut. Bye. Have a good one, Oscar. I'm cooking for you meanwhile. You were stationed? I'm caught up with everything. Are you in the USA too? Thank you. They are cute cats, I mean. How are you doing this Monday? Pretty good. Can't complain. Just to average Monday, I was working a little bit. I was uploading a little video from the weekend, and what else? Took a nap, most importantly, best part of my day. And I mean, now is the best part of the day, the stream. But before that, it was my nap. And now I'm cooking some lamb chops for Oscar. Natur ist wichtig. So sieht's aus. Sehe ich auch so. Was machst du heute noch? Ich koche es noch für Oskar. Es dauert ungefähr noch eine halbe Stunde oder so. Und dann gehe ich zum Sport. I'm gonna go to the gym. The keys? Did you find them? I'm gonna go to the gym later. And watch Survivor. That's my rest of the day. Sounds pretty good. I need to think of a weird habit of mine. I'm sure I have thousands of them. That was just a question that YouTube suggested here. It's a silly one, I think. Let's see. Oh, I thought it was like the brightness. Oh no. Haha, I'm figuring out things here. Sticker. Yeah, there's so many like buttons to press here. What is this? Here, Q&A, Paul. Oh, this is a brightness sticker. I don't need it this bright. I want to take that off. It's way too bright in here. Yay. Okay, I'm gonna do a poll in a second. I'm gonna stir my stuff real quick. I think it's bright enough in the kitchen right now. We don't need any brightness coming from the front. Ooh, but I do not like lamb. The smell of it, it's very strong. Not a huge fan, to be honest. Do you all like lamb? I need a cup. Hold on, I'm just gonna drink it like this. I got myself a sody. Hey, Explorer, how are you doing? How was work? I'm already back from work. I usually don't drink soda, but we got that from a friend, so I'm drinking them because your girl is tired today. Even though I took a nap, but it's just one of those days. Chronic, I'm from the Black Forest in the south of Germany, right at the border to France and Switzerland. That little triangle down there. That's where I'm from. Miller Lite, just a Coke, or like Pepsi Coke, I guess, Pepsi Cola. Don't you guys say Coke instead of Cola? In Germany, we call Coke Cola. So I'm surprised to see that here being called Coke, Cola. There's a lot of exclamation marks, but that is my kitchen right here. But I have an open concept. But yeah, it's a spacious kitchen. And because the kitchen is the most important part of the house for me personally, since I'm spending a lot of time in there. Since I'm a woman, that's where I belong, right? So I'd rather have it spacious, since my whole life basically happens here in the kitchen. I need a place for all my things, because it's where I live. I'm drinking Schweppes ginger ale. Ooh, yum. I love ginger ale. That's the best. If it's about sodas. Like, I don't drink stuff like that on a daily basis at all. Like, maybe like once a month, if that, not even. But when I do, it's geil. Vitamals, ja, lecker. Kenne ich auch. Danke, Christian. Ich habe mir Spaß gemacht. I was just kidding about the kitchen thing, obviously. I hope you all know. It's not common in USA, is it? No, it's not that common, I would say, to have a big kitchen. It's like a lot of the houses in America have like a very similar layout. So they're like, especially the new ones, they're all like kind of like a blueprint. They all like replicate everywhere. So it's not very fun. But that's why I like this place, because it was very European looking, very spacious and bright, and no ceiling crap. Like, I know y'all like your ceiling fans, and it's fine. I just don't like them. They like make me feel like I'm first they're scared they're gonna fall on my head. I know. I watched too much what's it called? Final Destination. um they make the ceiling look lower, so it kind of makes you feel like this the entire time. So I do not like ceiling fans. They're very big, so they're becoming like the whole focus of the house when the ceiling fans are like super big and low. So that might just be an aesthetic thing for me, but I know they definitely have a purpose and they feel nice. I just can't get over myself with that stuff. And I'm not used to them. They kind of give me a stiff neck. So I do not enjoy a lot of like vents and AC blowing and the ceiling fans blowing, because I don't know, it doesn't make me feel good around my neck. So thank you, Kamal. How are you doing today? Yes, there where I belong. You said it. In Kansas City, Missouri, we call Coke Coke and Pepsi Pepsi. Call it pop. Some call it soda. If you drink sugar, drink a diet. Cancels out sugar. I learned all my wisdom from the 1,000-pound sisters. Yeah, of course it doesn't. It's just a quote from the show. AC vents, that's just extra for like the airflow, because I don't want to have the ceiling fans, like I said. But it's like the AC is for like, or the extra unit is for if you want to have like airflow, like if you like that, because my partner likes it, I don't. So that's like a good compromise, I guess, you know. Yes, Saint Benedict. Je suis very okay. Thank you. Sugar ist nicht gut. Ja, da hast du recht. Ja, sugar is not good for you. Very true. Ich versuche langsam davon wegzukommen. Aber es ist sehr schwer. Zucker ist tatsächlich mein größter Feind. Meine größte Herausforderung. Okay, so you are working, Kamal. I'm glad you got you're off work now and you can relax a little bit, hopefully. Ay, ay, ay. Yes, I have. If I'm on good terms with my sister, yes. My parents' house in Germany, it was very nice. It was a very big house. We got it cheap because um, my dad was hired for the government. So back then, sometimes instead of giving you a higher salary, they would instead give you houses for cheap in return because they had houses, they were owned by government and they would give it to government workers for cheaper. That was the only way we were able to have a house like that. So it wasn't like a beautiful house, but it had a beautiful garden. So the house itself was not huge, but the garden was really big. But I'm also out in the countryside, so there's more like bigger gardens and bigger nature around it than in the city. Some Chipotle, nice. From the Chipotle store. So you are an America explorer, huh? Or what country are you in? I always ask you, but you never answer me. Hübsch sein ist Kunst heutzutage. Meinst du? Ja, vielleicht. What's up, boss? What you cooking today? We're eating bacon burgers. Man, Omar, you always got some really good stuff cooking. I wish we were neighbors. I got some really interesting smelling lamb chops for Oskar cooking right here. I do not enjoy the smell of lamb meat or like sheep in general. Sheep is probably much worse than lamb. Lamb is still not that strong, but already strong enough for it to smell like a sheep stable, like me living in a sheep stable. That's how it smells right now. You can get a floor fan. I have one. It works really good. Keeps me cool. Try one. I probably should get one when it gets much hotter here in the summer. A nice floor fan. Yeah, right in front of the bed, maybe. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I put up some pics of a couple of Jinjan, and one of them has a stamp extra character in it. If you have them up on the post, would you mind doing another translation? I sure can. I'm gonna check it out later today. I hope I could help with that one translation. With Chinese inscriptions, it's sometimes weird. So they're often arranged in a square. And from how I remember it from China, I didn't do a lot of inscription reading back home, but in China, we did. And so this is mirrored now, so it would make sense. But if it's like a square, so 1, 2, 3, 4, you would start with the bottom, with the top right character, go down with the top bottom character, and then repeat that. That's kind of how you would do it. And then there's another version if it's like in a circle, like a circular inscription, where it's like this, 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 this. Then you would go clockwise actually. So I mean that is not. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it, but that's kind of what I have to do, like my job. So there's nothing impressive about it, but I appreciate you saying it. I should probably invest some money into that, Stephen. You're not wrong about that. I am in Germany, but I'm from Philippines. Yeah, I remember you saying something about Germany, but now you just said Chipotle, so I thought you meant just the fast food store Chipotle because that's only in America. So you just confused me, Explorer. Um, Hi, Donbok. Rika-chan. Ohayo. If you're in Japan, it's morning, right? Konbawa? No, it's an evening. Must be morning in Japan, if I'm not wrong. But no, sorry, Explorer. Sometimes comments just get, pushed to the back very fast, and I just see the new ones, and I don't have much skill with multitasking, so Bear with me, y'all. I'm not ignoring messages unless they're nasty. I mean, I have no idea how people can remember so many characters, even if they've been studying it from birth. Yeah, that is that is it's not easy, that's for sure. Um, when I had my final exam at Peking University, um, they told us that we now know more Chinese characters than the 70% of Chinese people. So when you're studying Chinese intensively, you usually learn more Chinese characters than a native speaker would be able to write. But obviously, that is only like a time capture or momentum. You only do that if yeah, you will know that, but only like within that time. Like if you don't practice on a regular base and repeat everything that you learned, you will just forget 80%. Maybe not 80, but like let's say 60% of what you learned, roughly, I would say. And of course, it gets more and more the longer you are out of school or university. So daily practice, or weekly at least, is definitely needed. And I try to do that now. Took a little bit of a break, but I'm trying to get better with it. And I'm actually enjoying Chinese practice because I do love painting or drawing. So if you're writing characters, it's a lot like drawing. It's very meditative and it's a nice skill. Ah, Oscar, get out of the trash. The stray dogs, they love their trash. That's for sure. I don't have a wife, so I cook my own food. You don't have to have a wife to cook your own food. Even if with a wife, you can cook your own food, you know? Wives are not just because they're born with female parts, doesn't mean that they're cursed to having to cook for the rest of their lives. So it's good for men to cook once in a while, single or not. You were curious about Chinese language or Chinese culture or economy? All of it. So in the bachelor's, it covers a lot of everything, like history, philosophy, language, obviously, and like writing essays, holding talks in Chinese, so you like really like learn it, like how to use it, economics, relationship with other countries, all kinds of stuff. So everything that's related to the country, really. And then the master's, it was like focused on business and economics. So my initial interest was mainly the language and the culture, though. Do you watch animes? I watch a little bit, like sometimes. I do watch a lot of Japanese shows. I watch more like real shows than animes. But animes, I watched Delicious in Dungeons. I watched Vinland Saga. I watched Demon Slayer. I watched Naruto a little bit. Um, Avatar. Not that much, honestly. One Piece. And then I like Ghibli movies the most. I like Ghibli movies more than animes. I mean, Ghibli movies are animated too, but you know what I mean. Like the movies I just like the messages of the movies and music. Joey Hisaishi, I think. Herr der Ringe auch. Natürlich, Christian. I love Lord of the Rings, yes. Lord of the Rings is one of my favorites. I do like my fantasy. Man, I got jam on my fingers now. Oscar, you ready for your food? I'm almost done. Let me get my thoughts together real quick. I'm gonna boil some turkey real quick with some oats. So Oscar has some carbs with it too, or some fiber. It's important to get your dog some fiber. So Christian, du bist also auch ein Herr der Ringe-Fan, nehme ich mal an. Oh yeah, let me start a little survey here. Oops. Bear with me. Lord. Goodness gracious. The battle is on. Okay, Explorer, enjoy the gym. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna go to the gym after I'm done here. Wish me luck. I'm still not used to being back to the gym, but try my best. How often do you go to the gym, Explorer? Hobbits auch? Ja, Hobbits war okay. Fand ich das Buch besser als den Film, aber ist ja bei den meisten Sachen so, bei Harry Potter zum Beispiel auch. Aber so we got 50-50. We can't leave it there, y'all. We need a winner or a loser. Oh no. Honestly, it's a really hard pick. It's really hard. I don't even know what I would say, honestly. Not easy. Yo. Ruin my nice spoon for the meat. Oscar. I know, I'm cooking right now. It's almost ready. I'm gonna add some zucchini. Oscar loves zucchini. Lord of the Rings is in the lead. I'm still searching for how to avoid tax here. I probably wouldn't, because they will probably find out about that, Explorer. Messing with taxes in Germany is not a good idea. Like, they will rather lock you up for playing around with taxes than for like an actual like felony. Like, there's a lot of leniency with a lot of things in Germany, but not when it comes to taxes. They make sure you pay. So I wouldn't mess with it if I was you. But yeah, taxes are quite high in Germany, so I know. It's not fun. I know, Oscar, your lamp is in the making right now, so I'm getting the meat out of the lamb bones. Ich habe neue Arsenal. Hey, Casey. We got a soccer or football fan over here, the real football, not the fake football where they play with their hands, right? It is a good idea to start a small business in Germany with my job. I don't know. Germany takes a lot of taxes from business owners, so Germany is probably not the best place to do business. But what do I know? I'm here in the USA, so I don't know, Explorer. Business is always risky, but I guess you always regret the things you haven't tried in life, right? So if you don't have anything to lose, why not? If you do, think about it. But yeah, doing a business in America is definitely different than in Germany. Like in Germany, you already have to be like either have to be like super smart and have like a real great idea, or you have to have rich parents or some really good support. Well, who's the gorgeous here? Not me. I've seen your videos. In China, uh, like 6-ish years ago, were the movies your first exposure to Lord of the Rings? Let me think about that. Mm, was that my first exposure to the movies? I'm trying to think about how I came across Lord of the Rings. So I did read The Hobbit. I didn't read the Lord of the Rings books. I started them and read one half, but that doesn't count. So I definitely watched the movie before I started reading the book. But I did read The Hobbit before I watched Lord of the Rings. Maybe that's how I got into it, I guess. Yeah. And all my ex-boyfriends are pretty into fantasy, so that also helped, I guess. Roughly like that. Do you need an exact resume? Galadriel from Lord of the Rings. I love Galadriel, yes. She was pretty badass. Definitely a cool character. That was one of my only scenes I liked in the Hobbit movies, when Gandalf meets on Galadriel. Okay, I got my bones, my meat out of the bones. What if everybody had armor in Lord of the Rings? Thoughts? Everybody had armor? You mean like Frodo's armor? Like the Melindria? No, what's the name of the little vest she's wearing or that armor? I don't most of them have armor somehow of some kind. I mean, at least the ones fighting. Mithril, thank you. That's cool. I do think you'd really enjoy reading the books. The first half of the Fellowship is a bit slow. Yeah, after the Council of Elrond, I could imagine. Yeah, maybe that's why I just couldn't push through it. I had the same issue with Game of Thrones. I started reading them, and I was like, so many names, so many places, so many things that they're describing in the beginning, which makes sense because you need to understand the whole universe and everything. But I think sometimes I can really like bum you out or slow you down with the reading and then just take away a little bit of the flow. So I guess you just gotta push through that. You're more of an action girl than just fantasy. Action is cool too. I don't mind action. I do not like a superhero action, like Marvel action when it's like super unrealistic, but some like good action scenes with like some like real stunt people actually doing it. That's definitely different. I do enjoy those. Um, but yeah, fantasy can be good, but sometimes fantasy can also be a little, I don't know, not good, cringy, or just too much sparks and I don't know, Sometimes I do not enjoy some low production fantasy movies. Kennst du Tanz der Vampire? Die Oper? Ist das die Oper? Habe ich? Nee. Tanz der Vampire. Doch, das ist doch eine Oper, oder? Oder verwechsel ich das gerade mit was? Ich Kulturbanause. Habe ich aber nie gesehen tatsächlich. Okay, gut. Ich weiß noch in Stuttgart. Da habe ich mal eine Zeit lang mich immer hin und her gependelt. Aus Gründen. Und da war auch immer Werbung für Tanz der Vampire. The Beast in Me. Is it new? Yeah, let's tell me some movies I need to watch, like some new ones or Netflix movies that I need to watch. Now I got a little bit more time than the last few weeks, the last few months actually. So I can finally watch the movies again. I watched Apex 2 weeks ago after Misty told me that it's really good. And it was really good. Like if you're interested in like female heroine movies, some badass females, Apex is amazing. Neu, okay, gut. Ich muss nochmal durchlesen, dass ich es mir merke. The Beast in Me, okay. Ich glaube, meine Schwester hat mir, glaube ich, sogar auch davon erzählt, wenn ich mich richtig erinnere. Serie? Nee, ich glaube nicht, Christian. Was ist das? Kenne ich, glaube ich, nicht. Strangely, in terms of books or rings about the only fantasy I've read, Robert E. Howard's Conan stories. Really, the only one. Have you, so you never read Harry Potter? Yes, I found this fantasy too, right? My sister and I gifted my dad all the Harry Potter books, and he read them in his last years of life. I was very happy that he read through them because it was such a big part of my teenage years, you know, Harry Potter. So he wanted to see it. And he watched the movies with us, but he never read it. So when he was like, yeah, I think it was his last 5 years of his life when he read Harry Potter. I can definitely recommend. Hi, Alfonso. You stay, of course. This is only towards the trolls, not towards you. Books of Blood von Clever Barker. Fantasy-Reihe? Oder um was geht's da? I did read the first couple Harry Potter books too. I forgot about that, and I have been meaning to read more of them. Oh, you know the Books of Blood? Okay. I think I heard the author. I watched this one girl on YouTube, and she talks about books a lot. And I think she might have mentioned that one. It sounds very familiar. Also, I uploaded a new video earlier. Only the ones that have time and enjoy chill videos like that. Watch it if you have time. Like I said, if you like chill, slow stuff. This time is nothing edited or anything like that. Not like the last one.
Are they waiting for my TED
It was
Talk?
just a hike and some pizza making and some rain with the rusty cat.
Are they waiting for my TED Talk?
Yes, they're all here assembled for your TED Talk.
I knew it.
All 9 of them. The Fellowship of the Ring.
Cute.
Oh, now we're 10. One has to leave. Sorry. It can only be 9. There's only 9 spots. Sorry. Horrorgeschichten. Clive Barker ist Autor. Oh, Horror mag ich. Muss ich mal reinschauen. Horror Stories. Okay. That sounds good. Sounds like right up my alley. Also, I got the Grimm Brothers fairy tales in English last time I was in Germany. Speaking about that, absolutely no clue where I put that book, but I guess I'll find it. So I can read some stories to you in a live stream, hopefully. I don't know if it fits the weather. It's like summertime, so it might not be spooky enough. But some of them are not very spooky. I could also just keep them for next October or this October, and we'll do it during the fall season. The book is not gonna run away. Only book that can do that is the one in Harry Potter. You know that little book under the bed. I usually grate my vegetables. A friend of mine gave me a grater, like one that you can just spin. I'm also used to using this thing, even though it's messy. Midnight, Meat Train, Candyman, those were both based on stories from books of blood. Oh, really? So it's a classic then. Nothing new. 17 Grad. 17 Grad ist gut. Dread von Clive Barker, super Film. Okay. Danke für die Vorschläge hier. Ich brauche immer neue Vorschläge. Manchmal weiß man nicht, was man gucken soll. Zu viel Auswahl ist manchmal auch nicht gut. Almost done with my zucchini. Looks of blood classic for sure. And I didn't even know about it. In Germany, we have a word for that. We call it Kulturbanause. Cultural peasant. Kinda. I don't find a good translation for it, honestly. It's not technically a peasant, the word Banause. It's just like someone that doesn't know, like a noob, basically. Culture noob, I guess. Like a poorly cultured person, just like more like in your face kind of expression. I read it already. Then I boil the zucchini real quick, the squash. Do you guys say zucchini here in America, or do you say squash? Is zucchini a common thing for you to call it? In Germany, we call it zucchini. Clive Barker Hellraiser. Hellraiser. Kommt mir bekannt vor. Das habe ich eventuell sogar schon gesehen. A simpleton. Oh, you got a word for that? Cool. I guess so. Yeah, I think that would be a good translation or a good word for Kulturbanause. Simpleton. I never heard that before. I always learn something new here. Oskar. Oh. Oskar just went to the bookshelf. Are you looking for a good book? Yeah? Talking about books. Yeah. Cute. I gotta go through my bookshelf and declutter some stuff. I gotta hang up a painting too. I printed out a picture of my dad and put it on my bookshelf over there. I can show you real quick. I'll be back. Ta-da! Cute, huh? That's me with the bicycle. I think I hear the word there, so seems right. Yes, Although in that word it would just be part of the Banause. So and then there's one in the Black Forest where we went. Like this is where I'm from. Like the Black Forest has a lot of pine trees and snow and mountains. So a lot of people like going skiing or sledding. We always went sledding. Um, let me close it. Poll. 20 votes. Lord of the Rings. That's a pretty solid win for Lord of the Rings here. Guess we got a clear winner. Hey Tiger. Oh, it's getting steamy in my kitchen. Hey Logan. I guess we got someone with a different opinion. I hope you voted for Harry Potter, so Harry Potter gets a chance. It's not over yet. Harry Potter is the best. Yeah, I do have to say, Lord of the Rings is absolutely amazing, and especially for the time it was made, it's a masterpiece. Like considering like the costumes and everything, and animations, and just the orcs, it's just like wow. But yeah, growing up with Harry Potter always has a special place in my heart, so I always have to probably vote for Harry Potter too. So yeah, I feel you, Logan. Working on your garden. Oh, you see all my plants? Yeah, it's looking like a jungle in here, a little bit. I got quite a few plants. One day I'm gonna do a little plant tour for you. And I'm not one of those plant people that's like making YouTube videos about plants and buys like 10 plants every week. I definitely don't. Those are all either gifted to me or babies that I make little plant babies out of the big ones, and it just keeps going, and they keep growing. They really seem to like the Tennessee humidity, and I guess I like taking care of stuff, so I like taking care of that little turtle here too. Mr. O. Yeah, he looks a little lost over there. What movie did you enjoy watching the most? Are we talking about the Harry Potter ones? Which one is my favorite? Like which one I enjoyed watching the most? Hmm. It might sound lame, but I think it's the second for me. Obviously the first two, because it was just this wow moment, as a kid in the seeing it, or a teenager. So first for the wow effect, because it was new and you would hear the music for the first time, and the characters, and the Hogwarts and everything. But I think the second actually. Nostalgia is a big, and for you, Logan, a big thing, a really powerful thing, and no mistake, I love a bunch of terrible films based purely on nostalgia, and I'm not calling Harry Potter horrible. Mind you, quite the opposite, but I definitely understand what you mean. I certainly have my terrible movies too that are more like guilty pleasures of mine, but because of nostalgia. Ninja 3, The Domination, for example. Huge. I'm trying to think about a nostalgic one that's actually really bad. Hmm. No, they're probably all considered good, but okay, maybe something like Twilight. Okay, let's be real. I do enjoy watching Twilight. Judge me if you must. That was like a later thing, but I still like them. It's still nostalgic for me. But my first movie I ever owned was Jurassic Park, so that will always have a special place in my heart. The first one. So that's always one of my favorite movies. I could always watch that. And Jaws, the first one. I'm a shark fanatic in general. Hey BT, hi Ali. How are you doing? Wie geht's, Ali? Lang nicht gesehen. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. And BT, I hope you're doing good too. I hope you're feeling better and better each day from your little, shall we call it, injury. Harry Potter and Pirates of the Caribbean are better than Lord of the Rings. That's a claim. But Pirates of the Caribbean is one of my childhood movies too. Or like, not childhood, but like teenage years. So yeah. It's definitely about time to have a Lord of the Caribbean marathon. It's like this time of the year where it feels really fitting for the season, I think. Like Harry Potter is like a fall thing. And then, of course, the Halloween row or the Halloween series in fall. And Lord of the Rings too. I don't think it's made for summertime. For me, in my world at least. Doing well. I'm glad to hear that. Cheesy 80s ninjas film, also horror movie, based largely on Poltergeist and The Exorcist. Ooh, wow. I did not expect that. Interesting. Poltergeist is a spooky one. I remember watching that as a kid. I watched a few horror movies as a kid, way too early. No wonder I had so many nightmares all my life. Something I have to say about movies. Just reminded me of something. Oh, I can't think of it right now. I'm not good at multitasking at all. Oscar, your lamp is cooked. Oscar's lamp. And we got his little zucchini, turkey, oat concoction over here. And I'm just gonna add all the good stuff here now. And then you should have enough for the rest of the week. He gets fish on the weekend. So like 1 or 2 days of the weekend he gets fish. So he gets like the omega-3s and more like fats, you know. So try to keep it balanced and give him like all kinds of different protein sources. Are you asking Shuriken or me? No, I'm not. I'm not. Also think Ninja. I wish. I think that was probably a very cool time. I wish I was alive. Then I talked to Shuriken about that already. I'm kind of mad I missed that cool time. Ninja 3 is currently free with ads. Oh, YouTube. Yeah, YouTube has actually quite a few movies. It's really cool. I like that they did that. Like you just gotta watch some ads, but you can watch free movies. I think that's really amazing. Hey, Perry. I like the name Perry. It reminds me of Blue Water High. Logan, what do you think about Blue Water High? And don't tell me you don't know it. That will like crush my world. If an Australian doesn't know Blue Water High, you're on your way to Europe? Wow. Good luck, Ali. Pressing pressing my thumbs, as we say in Germany. That brings good luck. You got this. RPT is 80s too. Nice. Got the 80s gang over there. Like I said, I wish. Think I missed out on on a good decade. Nothing I can do about it. Despised icon. Where's the name coming from? Sometimes I see y'all's names and I just, don't think about it twice, but sometimes I read it and it catches my eye and like, what does your name stand for or why did you pick it? Of course, Ali. Viel Glück. Keep us updated, Ali. Let's tell us about your journey and let me know if everything worked out. Oh, it's a band. Oh, okay. See? Guess I missed out on that too. Is it from the 90s, early 90s? Danke, Christian. Ist nur für den Hund. Tatsächlich nicht für mich. This is only for the dog. Whenever I'm done with Oscar's cooking, I'm like, by the time he's growling, I'm like, I forgot to eat something myself. Well, and then it's already late, and I'm like, whatever. I'll eat tomorrow. I'm just gonna eat a watermelon. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Rule. Appreciate it. That's very kind of you. You really would have loved the 80s and early 90s system more than them. Yeah, I'm sure. That's honestly, I love watching movies from the 80s and 90s just because maybe because I didn't experience it, and it seemed really cool. Like I watched a lot of German movies too that are from the 80s or even 70s or 60s. I think they're really fun and just like such crazy different times, even though it's not that long ago, and parents still lived through that. So it's always like fascinating to me to watch stuff from that time period. Hey, Slawson. Hello, hello. How you doing? Harry Potter boo. BT, come on. See, that's what the 80s does to you. When you're born in the 80s, the Harry Potter didn't pick you up from the train station, as we say in Germany. It didn't pick you, like it didn't catch you because you were out of the time frame where it would have caught you, like your spirit. Which is nothing you you did wrong, obviously. It's not your fault. But I think it's like everyone born before 90, probably, I would just say, or 90 something, early 90s will probably not be caught by that. Thank you, Slauson. Appreciate it. My eyes look very tired today. Because I am a little tired. How are you doing? Do you like tacos? I do like tacos, yes. What is your favorite taco? What filling? Hey, I hear girls like George Michael back then. Were you a fan too? George Michael, wasn't he like an 80s singer? I wouldn't know. I mean, I know him now, but like I heard about him when I was like maybe like 18, 19. So not in that time frame, unfortunately. I love 60s and 70s. That was a very, very, very funny typo. I almost am tempted to screenshot that one. Should we screenshot it, Shuriken, or should we let it be and just act like it never happened? That was very funny. That's probably the best typo we ever had on the live stream. If you all know what I mean. Potato taco from the Taco Bell potato, soft taco, the potato one. There's a certain air of optimism, calmness, and positivity from a lot of the mid to the late 90s movies. Yeah, it was just a good time. It was just, everything went up. People were relaxed and just living their life and themselves. It was just a good time to be alive, I think. I'm sitting here, Shuri with his. Yeah, it's actually really funny. I should probably screenshot it. Hey, from Pittsburgh. Are you in Germany? Hi, Scooter. I am from Germany, but I'm not in Germany. I'm in the United States. What's your shirt say with the teddy bear? Hi, Jack. It says, "Ya Yawa Og," which, if you read it backwards, means. Yet you chose to click on the 9. Sure, Shuri. I like how BT is doubting it. Teufel trägt Prada 2, guter Film. Dank, Christian, dass mir jemand was Gutes darüber sagt, weil Teufel trägt Prada war immer einer meiner Lieblingsfilme früher. So als Teenager-Mädchen war ich dann sehr großer Fan davon. Und viele sagen zum zweiten Teil, dass er sehr mittelmäßig ist. Aber ich bin gespannt. Ich gehe da mit offenen Gefühl rein. Aber schön, was Positives mal zu hören. Ich gehe hoffentlich diese Woche noch ins Kino. The 0 and the 9 are next to each other. Guess so. It just refers to the trolls. So if you're not a troll, it doesn't refer to you, or it doesn't talk to you.
It's
Only the trolls. Sorry, I just had a screaming fight with the husband. I'm kidding. Little Ring, on the other hand, is for adults. I own all the Harry Potter movies. I got halfway through the first and just couldn't finish it. BT. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say to that. Logan will probably agree with me. Hi, thank you. Do you collab? I don't know. I never done a collab, but so far I haven't. I like the British. I like the British too. Most of them. Yep. Oh, Dunberg Mike, by the way, is a good person. He's just he's been here before, so he's not a troll. Just letting you know. E.T. ist ein guter Film. E.T. ist ein guter Film, ja, habe ich früher auch gesehen. Das ist sehr gut.
Oh shit.
Ja. The hubby's gaming with a Deutsch guy, a German guy. Let me talk to him. Hallo. Ich war nichts.
Wait. Hey, hold on. Here you go, Jay.
Hallo? Ich höre nichts. Mach mal. Ja, Big Mike's here.
You gotta talk into the mic.
I am talking to the mic. I heard it German. Is I'm speaking German?
No, yeah, he said you gotta.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Don't say that. It's forbidden. He said the forbidden words in German.
You got
Don't say it. That's the one thing he's not allowed to say here in the house. Streaming Turtle Head 6 would be interesting. Yes, BT, we need that. Ninja Turtle ist auch süß. For this is how God loved the world. He gave his one and only Son, so that everyone who believes in him will not perish but have eternal life. E.T. the extraterrestrial. Ew.
Did I miss all of them?
Not that obscure. Obscure, you have a way too cute profile picture to say something like that. I think about setting up a streaming camera on a turtle nest. Yes, BT. We want turtle cam, please. And then we're going to screw all my live streams, so I'm just going to skip on the live streams until the turtles are hatched and out of the house. And I'm just going to, you'll take over the live streaming for me, please. Wie findest du Darth Vader? Du meinst Darth Vader in general? Also nur Darth Vader oder meinst du Star Wars? Generell. Star Wars generell bin ich nicht mit warm geworden. Ich bin ja nicht reingekommen. Man muss ja vielleicht ein paar Jahre früher geboren sein, um da irgendwie mit reinzukommen, das Universum. Das gleiche bei Harry Potter auch. Ja, nee. Star Wars kann ich gucken, habe ich auch geguckt, aber bin ich irgendwie kein Fan von geworden.
Holy shit.
Aber yeah, who's for a turtle cam here? So BT has 2 turtles. I mean, 1 turtle that laid eggs, but it's like a turtle couple. They were nesting in his front lawn. Front lawn, right? That's what you said. And I'm very excited to see those turtle babies. I've seen turtles, like babies hatching from the eggs, like in documentaries, like at the beach when they come out of the sand. But I've never seen that happening to anyone, like in real life, like outside, you know. Yes, the Germans are out. Good boy, Paul. My favorite German bakery is called Paul. It's the best bakery where I'm from. Willkommen, Paul. Welcome, Paul. That's not a kitty, that's a dog. Oscar, you're not a kitty. Are they insulting you? Yes. You're not a mean kitty. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. You smell your food? Yeah. Ooh, do you want to try some? Ooh. He's so excited. Let's make him a little bowl. There's 2 turtles nesting? Wait, they're both laying eggs? I thought it was a turtle couple. BT, why are you the turtle man? Are you the turtle station now? Hey, miss you. I just cooked Oscar's food. I got him lamb chops because we're being fancy here now. Thanks to kind people. Like Miss You, which is Oscar's auntie, godmother. Oscar can eat lamb chops thanks to that. So thank you, Miss You, for being in our lives and Oscar eating like a king. He's loving his YouTube life, eating all the fancy stuff. I know you can stand up here, it's fine. I'm gonna clean the kitchen afterwards anyways. You're old enough to do all the things that the cats are not allowed to do because you've got extra privilege. There you go. Your talk is yours. I found a turtle in my backyard yesterday and I set him free. Oh, thank you, Mouse, for doing that. That's very kind. I'm sure the turtle will very thankful for that. There you go. Let that cool down a little bit, Oscar. It's too hot. I just realized that. But yeah, how's your day going, Miss You? How's work? I'm sure you're working late as usual. Hängt etwas, oh je. Ich bin gleich fertig hier mit dem Stream. Aber danke fürs Bescheid sagen. Und gute Nacht. Ah nee, du arbeitest ja noch bis um 6 Uhr morgens, hast du gesagt. Christian, nicht Christian. My head is mixed up between English and German. One on my lawn and one on my neighbor's lawn. No way. Those turtles, huh? That's so cool. I mean, you have a pond near to your house, you said, right? So, Shuriken, you know the turtle. You said it was I already forgot. Was it a red belly turtle or something? Something with red, right? A red shield? Okay, bis dann, Christian, und danke für deine lieben Kommentare. Weiß ich immer sehr zu schätzen. Ich hoffe, du weißt es. Danke für den Support und fürs Hallo sagen. Es freut mich immer, Grüße aus der Heimat zu lesen. Und gute Nacht nach Deutschland oder gute Nacht noch beim Arbeiten. Sagen wir mal so. Pass auf dich auf. Good boy, I live in the United States, but I am from Germany originally. I just moved here a few years ago. Miss is happy to see you, Oscar. We're happy to see you too, and I hope work is not taking too long anymore tonight. Danke, Christian, für die Herzen. So, einmal Kopf auf, ja? Oscar's gonna finish his food once it's cooled down. We just want to show you real quick that he's enjoying it, and wishing you all a good rest of your evening. And I'm gonna be up probably until after midnight because I just been drinking my Pepsi Cola way too late tonight, so that's on me.
Dang, bro. That's
Oh well. What can you do?
Did you see that shot?
Then I'm gonna wash my hands,
Oh yeah.
pack up his food for the rest of the week, and then I'm gonna watch Survivor because I'm in Survivor mode now. Like I'm like sucked up by Survivor. Like I'm like invested right now. So I'm binge watching as much as I can between work. Thank you so much, Miss You. That's so sweet of you. A big nature reserve with a decent lake, swamp. Nice, that's amazing. I need to live next to one. I want to have turtles in my lawn too. So, USA, where I can speak German. Wow, sehr gut. Got the German speakers here. Very nice. But yeah, I'm gonna say good night to y'all, and I wish you a happy rest of your Monday. Take it slow this week. Watch my new video if you have time, if you need something to cool down or to fall asleep to. It's a very like ASMR-y, like calm nature sounds, peaceful, blah 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 video. I didn't want to have any like crazy like titles or anything with that. I'm over it. I'm over the whole like YouTube game and trying to get like attention. I hate that stuff. Oh my goodness. Holy moly, miss you. Thank you so much. I don't even know what to say at this point. I'm just like a loss for words. Oscar. I can do Oscar. Look. Oscar, love you always. See you next time. From your auntie, miss you. Thank you so much, miss you. Thank you. Aw, you're so sweet. Honestly, I have no words. Like you're just, I don't know, from a different planet. Like just I don't know what the planet is called where all the generous, kind, badass women are from, but that's definitely the planet that you live on. That's not the people that I know around here. But thank you so much. You're amazing, and we appreciate you. And all of you, I appreciate all of you for being here, watching, hanging out, and yeah, just being part of this little community. And I gotta calm down now after this. I always get like so flustered. Let me, I can hide it. Wow. I screenshot it. I'm gonna keep it in my notes, like a little postcard.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Have a good rest of your night. Take care, be safe, and I'll talk to you very soon. And I got something in my face. And out. Bye. Thanks again, monsieur.